Although limiting the amount of resources needed is a high priority, behavioral effectiveness can sometimes be enhanced at a price in additional resources by modulating the relative probability of different types of behaviors. For example, suppose you've got a modular hierarchy in which some receptive fields are detected just within visual information at different levels of complexity. Some receptive fields are detected within just auditory information. Some receptive fields are detected within somatosensory information, and so on. And more complex receptive fields are detected within circumstances that combine information from different senses. Now suppose that some areas detect receptive fields that are particularly effective for recommending, say, food-seeking behaviors. And suppose that there's a special purpose area that detects receptive fields correlating with low blood sugar. Then those receptive fields could recommend food-seeking behaviors, not specific behaviors, but for example by reducing the threshold for receptive field detections in those target areas, increasing the probability that recommendations in favor of specific food-seeking behaviors will be generated, because within the same set of circumstances, receptive fields that recommend food-seeking behaviors are a bit more likely to be detected. Similarly, if there are areas that detect receptive fields particularly effective for recommending aggressive behaviors, and if a special purpose area detects receptive fields that can discriminate between, say, the presence or absence of a threat, then that area could reduce the thresholds in areas that tend to recommend aggressive behaviors. If there are areas particularly effective for recommending fearful behaviors, a special purpose area able to detect threats too strong to be handled could increase the probability of strong, fearful behavior recommendations. Now, a problem with this approach is that it implies that some receptive fields are used to recommend some behaviors and not others, and this could easily lead to the need to duplicate some receptive field resources. So there'll have to be a compromise. If the behavioral benefits of this kind of behavioral prioritization are high enough, it will be worth the cost in additional receptive field definition resources. Another possible central role would be some system detecting whether general system alertness was appropriate. And such a system could target wide areas of the modular hierarchy to influence the probability of activity.